Hi guys, it's me, Vicky, back again. This is video number 4 recorded on Valentine's Day 2012. If you didn't see my other videos, I've been down with the flu for a while and I just had to get back on and say hello to everyone. I have felt like doing some layouts here and there. And listen, these layouts are all layouts that I put together. They're simple. I wanted to do something, I didn't feel like pulling out a bunch of stuff. I didn't feel like doing any major techniques. I wanted to be able to go grab some paper, some glue, scissors, as less amount of items as possible and still put together some of my Christmas layouts. I got a lot of pictures. I still want to get into scrapbooks from this year. Once I put my Christmas paper and embellishments away, I really don't like to pull them out until next year, about October, November. Whoa! Well, thank heavens for editing tools, right? I could take that little crisis out of there. Anyway, I just wanted to put some layouts together and get it in those albums. This is another layout I kind of threw together, nothing dramatic. I used my Cricut Holly Jolly Christmas cartridge thing cutter and my Cricut Expression to cut out this little house. The papers on that are from Cloud 9 seasonal paper stack. I picked that up at Scrapbook last year. The papers behind here are from Imaginess, and I picked those up, maybe right before Christmas 2010. So it's not new, but it certainly is a pretty paper. I'll zoom in here in a minute. I used the paper I used is the Three Birds shiny foil paper. That's what it's called. Three Birds foil cardstock. I got that at HSN last year. My pictures I had developed at Walgreens.com. I was actually able to fit 2 of these pictures on one 4x6 template to have developed, and they're about 2 by 3 inches. Oh, you see this little white stuff on the roof? That is the Marvy Snow Marker, which I really like, but I do not like how I used it here. I just put the white snow marker in the little round white circles, and it looks like popcorn landed on the house or something. It does not look like snow. Anyway, what you gonna do? I put a little yellow stickles in the windows to make it look like it was a warm, glowing house. That turned out okay. But once again, it's nothing spectacular. It's a way to get, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 pictures. 10 pictures I was able to get on this double page layout. And it just has a picture of everyone who was here on that day. I think that about explains everything. Let me zoom in. See, there's my little pom-pom balls using the Marvy Snow Marker. I really like that paper line. Well, both of them, the Cloud 9 Seasonal and the Imaginess, which is the green paper background. You see that paper and the stripe paper, and the red is all Cloud 9. And this is the shiny paper. It's the Three Birds foil paper, HSN. Guys, here is a quick little layout I did. As most of you know, I'm doing a scrapbook album for someone. I find it very hard to do a layout when I don't have the pictures. So I'm doing the best I can, but I kind of like to have my pictures there. I like to pull things out of the photo and put in my layout. But I don't have the photos, so I'm roughing it. Anyway, I just took some random pieces of Christmas ribbon. I used my tiny attacher to staple them on the edge of some cardstock. You'll see I used my little dollar Michael buttons and some glossy accents by Rangers to glue them together. You can see I actually have the little buttons like laying on top of each other, like somebody just threw them down there. I really think I'm smart about that little thing that I do with buttons now. I don't know why. I've been wanting to use my stamps, old stamps that I have. And I just pulled out my white cardstock from Paper Tray Ink, which is almost too thick, guys. It's the best white paper I think you can find for stamping or Copics, and it's pretty reasonable. Once again, that's Paper Tray Ink, most of you know about. But anyway, I stamped a few little designs on these pieces of white cardstock. And I did another layout using pictures, so I'll show you that in a minute. Anyway, there's my little snowman. I hope you can see him. These are just some stamps I've had for a few years, and I feel like I don't get use out of them. And then what I want her to do is to put 4 4x6 photos here in the middle. I know the girl I'm giving this to is not a scrapbooker. So with my Signo Uniball marker, I wrote down on this day, and I left her lines to journal. Who was there? Lines to journal. Where were we? And then day, month, and year. And I left her little notes. It says, corners fit here. Place 4 4x6 photos here. And it's on cardstock, craft cardstock. Now, I'll tell you something. This is the Joann's brand craft cardstock. I do not mind Joann's brand paper most of the time. It's good for cutting in the Cricut. It's budget friendly, but I will never buy their craft paper again. It gets wrinkled, as you can see. It's thin, too lightweight. I'm just not crazy about it. I think even if they were giving it away, I wouldn't take any. Now let me show you a few more layouts. Here's my last layout I'm going to share with you in last video for the day. This once again is Christmas pictures. I took random ribbon and just stapled on across the top using my Tim Holtz tiny attacher. I put it on cardstock, 12x12 craft cardstock. Once again, it's that Joann's craft cardstock, and I'm just trying to use up what I have because I think I bought like 2 packages of it without ever using it. So I might only have 1. Anyway, I'm just trying to use it up and get rid of it. I can't bring myself to throw it away, so it's not going to be bad once it's in your page protector. But working with it, it's just not fun. It's weird. Okay, so anyway, this little number up here is, I colored that in with my Copics. That is from the Sugar Plums line. The little tree is from Penny Black. It's the stamp set with her in a truck and the little doggy. and the tree, Christmas Express I think it's called. This little bear and my little train here is from Lawn Fawn. It's the Parumpa Pum Pum Christmas stamp. I cut out the letters. It was so busy at the top because of the ribbon. I just cut out the letters, the words, using my Cricut Nate's ABCs cartridge. And then I inked around the edges using my Tim Holtz Vintage Photo Distress ink to give it a little color and a little dimension. What else? I used, now that is Joann's black cardstock behind the pictures there. At first I had my pictures just on the craft cardstock and they got lost in the layout. So I actually like this layout. I got 6 4x6s on here and a 5x7. The more I can do, the better, right guys? Anyway, let me zoom in. My ribbon, gosh. You know guys, that ribbon is just so random. I would say most of it came from Michael's or Joann's. And see how I just inked around the edges of the letters to put the boys' names on there. This was the year of the face. The only way we could get them to sit down on the fireplace was say, hey, how about we take some pictures where you guys make faces? It worked. Oh, that's, my grandson is in the plaid, and then the other boys are my step-grandsons. I liked how he's looking up, and that's where I put the little sugar plum stamp. Used my Copics and stickles to embellish. And there you go. It was a fairly easy layout to do. And I really like this one. Usually easy to me means I don't care for it too much, but I like this one. I hope it gets your ideas going and juices flowing, and maybe you have several pictures and you're thinking, how in the world can I get them on a layout? And there you have it. I'm so glad to be back on YouTube. I hope to get more layouts filmed and uploaded in the next couple of days. So stay tuned. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Guys, thanks so much for watching. And for those of you who have gotten a little bit closer to me than just a subscriber, thanks for being friends. I don't know what I'd do without yous. Talk to you soon. Hope you're having a good February. Bye-bye.